your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this typical trash Tuesday? You say typical trash Tuesday? We talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like hee hee ha ha, Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't everybody on bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC, Worldwide Incorporated, Worldwide, man. They say what that mean, bro? Hey, it mean everybody, man. Everybody included. Bring it on in. You know what I'm talking about? Mike Cutthroat and Dugu. Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, Lil Rude. Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep the head up. You know what I'm gonna keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Let's get through them disclaimers now. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage, drug sellage, alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off them people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man, I don't promote. Shh. They say what, bro? I don't promote. Shh. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how much of it we got, man. But you better like myself. Man, I ain't prejudiced, no, man. You better like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, no, man. You better like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? No, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, I done messed up. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? I don't got nothing against the sexually different. I don't got nothing to, man, I done messed my whole spiel up, man. I ain't prejudiced. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. Me, I ain't got nothing against nobody. I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. Would you say, bro, that love? Back to YouTube community, man. You know what I'm talking about? I check it out. Psst, psst, psst. Come fuck with the nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? How was y'all doing on this typical trash Tuesday? You say typical trash Tuesday? We talking about, bro? We gonna get into it? You know what I'm talking about? Like, shout out all the bitches with good sense, but that pussy go crazy. Straight jacket. I see you, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? But you say typical trash. What you talking about, bro? Oh, this ain't gonna be a long video. Just that right there, typical trash. Now, just know, not everybody, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This is why you don't have to do nothing but watch your motherfucking self. But just know it's a lot of people out here, bro, and that's just what they is. Typical trash, folks. It's just the same shit, bro. You gonna meet a motherfucker, they gonna be lying, they gonna be scamming, they gonna be, this is a typical trash type of motherfucker. Because you do realize, bro, a motherfucker will tell you anything just to get what they want. They don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. A motherfucker will say anything, bro. You know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker will tell you anything. You know what I'm talking about, to get what they want, man. Typical trash. And that's what I be talking about, your conduct and your character now, because they just, this is what they just, building y'all with, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? This all this shit that y'all inhaling. This all this shit that you, taking in your mind and shit. And all the behaviors of the ways out here is just typical trash, bro. All that talking behind people back, man, all that shit is just typical trash. All that lying, all that shit trying to be somebody that you not. I ain't never got that one, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I could see if you was just running some game, nigga, and you was trying to hit a lick. But anything other than that, bro, that's just like, nigga, just lying, nigga. That shit is gonna come full circle, bro. Depending on what you lied about, I mean, you always gonna get caught in a lie. Because it's just not the truth. So the inevitable gonna happen. The inevitable. You know how Brady is with his vocabulary worldwide, man. You know what I'm talking about? The inevitable gonna happen. That's just like if you talking about you could cook and shit, bro. One day you actually gonna have to cook. If you say you can fix cars, bro, one day something gonna happen where you gonna get put on the stage and all that shit you was bragging about you could do, you gonna have to do it, bro. So you know what I'm talking about? Just be yourself. But typical trash Tuesday, folks. And just know, people you come across, bro, because this is what we do on this typical trash Tuesday, bro. No, I'm not talking about you motherfuckers that y'all just turn everybody into the typical trash. You know what I'm talking about? Even the good people. That's the shit I was talking about yesterday. Because y'all fuck a lot of people off like that. Because the way you think is typical trash. You know what I'm talking about? So you always on the lookout for something. That's why when y'all get new people, you can't even enjoy the new people. I ain't talking about relationships. I'm talking about friends, just new people you meet. You can't never enjoy the new people because you didn't brought your old people to the new people. You know what I'm talking about? And when you just look at everything, bruh, you part of the old people. So all this shit you was talking about they doing, there's a good chance you was doing that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you got to stay around them so long. But you bring yourself around the new people. And while you looking out for them, you don't even understand. That makes you weird. You moving hella funny and shit, just doing shit. Cause ain't nothing worse, bruh, about motherfuckers. Y'all act like y'all in a boxing match or something, setting traps. It ain't nothing worse than a motherfucker who walks around and do that shit, bruh. They do something just to see what you gonna do. Ain't nothing worse than that type of motherfucker, bruh. We grown. I told y'all that's kids games. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. It ain't nothing worse than that. A motherfucker that's always, they gonna see something just to see if you gonna do it, the test. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that little kid ass shit. Typical trash Tuesday. And I told you that's what done fucked us up as people. We walk around here playing all motherfucking day with them games. I wanna see if they gonna do this. Man, you missing out on life like that, bro. Why would you even want to be somewhere, bro, where you can't just be yourself? You know what I'm talking about? Or not even be yourself, but you holding back. You don't want to go all in. That shit don't even make no sense, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You cheating yourself. That's what I ain't never got. Like y'all be talking about your friends, y'all be talking about your niggas, y'all be talking about your bitches and all that shit, bro. You realize you don't got to be around them people. Typical trash Tuesday, and this is what we do as people. You know what I'm talking about? I've been guilty of it myself. You get what I'm saying? That's why I can talk about this shit. But we'll know we're around some typical trash shit. And in our mind, we either could try to change this shit, or somehow we lie to ourselves and we fool ourselves into this typical trash shit gonna get better. We either think that somehow this shit is gonna get better even though we ain't putting no work in to get this shit better, or we thinking this motherfucker is just gonna change. Fairy tales. Or the third one, that's my nephew. That's my brother. That's my cousin. Y'all do that shit right there. You feel me? Some real shit. Typical trash Tuesday. And like I said, this ain't gonna be no long video. But just know that's what's out here now. Just the typical trash. You know what I'm talking about? Not everybody. And that's why it's a good thing not to just put that typical trash shit on everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Each person should just come as each person. You get what I'm saying? You shouldn't come with no premeditated ass trauma and shit. The last motherfucker did this, so now this is what you want to look out for. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you do that, all you going to do is turn whatever you into now into what it used to be. You not trusting people, all that does, I told you the way you think is typical trash. You not trusting people, all that does is make everybody suspect. So even when nobody ain't nobody doing nothing, you still see them as doing something because you don't trust people. So no matter what a motherfucker doing, you curious about it. You know what I'm talking about? You sitting over there watching them side eye and shit. What you doing? Who you talking to? You on all that shit. You feel me? Typical trash Tuesday. But just know the people out here ain't got nothing to them. You know what I'm talking about? So before you get to believe, don't let yourself down believing in these motherfuckers, bruh. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about? Because that typical trash shit out here is running rapid. And once again, everybody not like that. That's why it's good just to take people as they come. But you know what I'm talking about? It don't make no sense for you to be running around here putting all your faith into a motherfucker and you see what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like if you loan somebody some money that ain't never paid nobody back in the history of a motherfucker loaning them money, but somehow you expecting this motherfucker to pay you back. You can't do that, bro, because you're going to be disappointed. You know what I'm talking about? Typical trash Tuesday. So just know the character and the conduct motherfuckers come with now. That shit ain't nothing but bullshit, bro. Just trash, typical trash. Motherfucker lying, motherfucker stealing, motherfucker. It's just the typical trash, bro. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. That's what I always thought. Like, you can fuck with who you want to fuck with, right? But I've always thought the motherfuckers who just had hella friends and shit, I always looked at them motherfuckers as a liability, bro. Because it ain't no telling who they know. It ain't no telling who they like more. It ain't no telling what these motherfuckers talking about. You know what I'm talking about? It's just, yeah, that don't be no, yeah, that should be that other shit to me. You feel me? Like I said, motherfucker be a liability. That's just like a motherfucker best friends with a motherfucker who is your worst enemies. But you and them cool. You only could imagine. You know what I'm talking about, bro? That shit right there get tricky. So just don't have yourself involved in too much of that shit. But just typical trash Tuesday, folks. And just know the conduct and the character of people today is just typical trash. So I wouldn't be running I wouldn't be running around here putting my faith and all my hope and shit into one of these jokers or believe in anybody or like, but that's what I'm saying. You should be able to use your own common sense, bro. You know what I'm talking about? A motherfucker who ain't never paid nobody back. Like, you should already know that. So you shouldn't be the one who loaned them some money. You know what I'm talking about? This typical trash. And that's the conduct of society. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers don't want to do nothing but sit around here and like, motherfuckers really don't want to build. They just want to tear down, tease you, talk about you, all that old shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? Playing. But once again, there's nothing you can do about it. All you can do is your conduct and your motherfucking you know what I'm talking about? Your conduct on point. You can't do nothing about the typical trash, bro. That's just the way people is. That's just the shit people do. You can't make somebody stop lying. You can't make somebody stop stealing. You can't, you know what I'm talking about, bro? Like I said, all you could do is have your conduct in order. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.